Good morning. This is cause number 2018-72659. In the interest of Leonardo Flores, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Parties, you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Uh, Jocelyn Flores and mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Remy Flores, and I'm his father.
All right, and for the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angela Jeffries for the Office of the Attorney General.
All right, we've got a suit for modification of support order and motion to confirm support arrearage. We're having a hearing. Is that correct, Ms. Jeffries?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Do we have any stipulations?
Yes, Your Honor, we do.
Let's read them into the record.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, Your Honor, the parties have stipulated that Mr. Remy Antonio Flores is in arrears as of February 28, 2021 for child support in the amount of $12,011.25. The parties have also stipulated that Mr. Flores is in arrears for medical support as of February 28, 2021 in the amount of $280.30, Your Honor.
Okay.
We have also made stipulations as to evidence, Your Honor, and I'll go with those one by one if you would like.
All right.
Your Honor, the parties have stipulated that the updated financial activity report marked as State's Exhibit A be admitted into evidence.
And this is for the purpose of establishing the child support arrearage and the cash medical support arrearage?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we have stipulations as to that. Any reason why
Okay.
we have to admit this?
No, Your Honor, I just wanted to provide it for the court if it was necessary.
All right. What else?
The parties have also stipulated that the custodial parents exhibit marked as CP-1 is admitted into evidence. That is an HCAD report that shows ownership of Mr. Flores' home.
That's a CP1,
Yes, Sean, it's a one-page document.
one-page document. Okay. I've got 2 pages here, but
If it's marked CP2, Your Honor, that should be an owner history. That is also a one-page document.
that's a one-page document.
Correct.
The CP1 is a 2-page document, evidently.
Okay, I apologize, Your Honor.
All right, then. There's no objection to me looking at this, Ms. Flores or
No, sir.
Mr. Flores?
No, sir.
No,
All
sir.
right. CP1 and 2 are admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Additionally, Your Honor, the parties stipulated to the non-custodial parents Exhibit 1. It is marked as NCP1, is a closing document that was provided for the ownership of his house. He would like offered into evidence.
What is that now? Again, which?
It is supposed to be a closing document, Your Honor.
And it's marked as NCP1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on a minute. Are we going to go all the way to NCP8?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, NCP1, I don't have anything that indicates this is a closing document. This is just the end of some form.
May I speak?
That's just the end of some. Yes, sir.
That's just pretty much the end of the paper, like, because it was a lot of papers that we signed when we closed on the house, and that's just to show my wife's name is on the deed and on the record when we bought the house.
What is the purpose of this introducing this this document?
It's because she's claiming that I'm the only one that is on the house, and it was me and my wife.
What does that have to do with the modification of support order? That's irrelevant.
Okay.
I don't care if you own 5 houses by yourself. So is that what all these things are?
Yes, Your Honor. Essentially, the non-custodial or the custodial parent is objecting to the downward modification because Mr. Flores recently bought a new house. So at issue, I guess they want to offer into testimony and evidence about the new house that was purchased and how he was able
That's
to do so.
that's fine. We can just do that. I'm not going to admit all these matters. Because it doesn't make any difference if you bought a new house or not or whatever. The child support is based on your income, not on your expenses. All right, let's proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. I would ask at this time that the court take judicial notice of the prior order signed on October 26th of 2019. In that order, the court ordered Mr. Remy Antonio Flores to pay $580 for child support beginning September 1st of 2019. In that same order, Your Honor, the court ordered Mr. Flores to pay $50 for medical support beginning September 1st of 2019.
All right, so we're less than 3 years into this, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right,
I
let's
call my first
proceed.
witness, sir. The state calls Jocelyn Elizabeth Flores. Ms. Flores, you are the mother of Leonardo Antonio Flores. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And do you remember when the last order was completed, or did you hear me read that into the record?
Yes, October 26, 2019.
Okay. And in that order, did it also sound right that he was supposed to pay you $580 for child support, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And are you aware that at this time, Mr. Flores is seeking a downward modification in this case, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you think that the court should approve a downward modification, or are you against a downward modification being ordered at this time, ma'am?
I don't think the court should approve it
Okay, and why do you think should not approve Mr. Flores's request for a downward modification, ma'am?
because I feel like he is hiding income.
Okay, and when you say hiding income, what exactly do you mean, ma'am?
If he can buy a house for $309,000, he can afford $500.
Okay, do you have any personal knowledge of where the non-custodial parent Mr. Flores currently works, ma'am?
No,
All right, do you have any personal knowledge about any additional income that you claim he might be receiving at this time?
no,
Are you aware of any additional employment, places of employment that he might have that we would not have?
no.
Okay. Do you know if he owns any businesses in his name or in his name or jointly with another person?
I know he was on the bank account, but I don't know if he owns it.
And when you say you know he's on the bank account, what exactly are you referring to, ma'am?
His mom's business,
Okay, and what is the name of that business?
Aqua Rematch.
Okay, and do you know what he did at Aqua Rematch?
He was independent contractor.
Okay, independent contractor. Do you know how much he might have made there?
It depends on the commission.
Okay, do you know if he's still currently employed there or not?
No,
Okay, and you once again do not have any personal knowledge if he's an actual owner in that company.
correct.
All right. Do you currently have any private health insurance available for Leonardo?
Not at the moment.
And do you have any current dental insurance available for Leonardo?
No, ma'am.
All right. And so with your testimony, without having any proof of income, you believe that the only reason the court should not modify this order downward is because he recently purchased the home. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you provided the court with exhibits 1 through 2, CP 1 through 2. And so what were those exhibits, ma'am?
On HCAD, it's the first page. It shows that he is the one that owns the home. It's basically saying that he's the one on the mortgage. And then number two is showing all the owners of that property.
Okay. And do you know when that home was purchased?
July 7th, 2020.
Okay. I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor. I pass this witness.
Mr. Flores, you have any questions for Ms. Flores? Mr. Flores,
Yes, sir.
do you
Yes,
have any questions for Ms. Flores?
not at the moment.
All right. Call your next witness.
The state calls Remy Antonio Flores. Mr. Flores, you are the father of Leonardo Antonio Flores. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And is it also correct that you were ordered to pay $580 for child support in the last order?
That's correct.
And was that order completed in 2019, sir?
Yes, October 8th, 2019.
Okay. And you are seeking a downward modification of your child support. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct.
And are you currently employed right now?
No, no.
All right. The custodial parent, Ms. Flores, mentioned the business that you have with your mom. Are you currently still an independent contractor there, sir?
I'm no longer working there.
And when did you stop working there, sir?
It was on March 2020 when the pandemic hit.
Okay. So, and you also, she mentioned that you were listed on a bank account for that company. Is there any accuracy or truth to that statement?
No,
Okay. Do you receive any other type of income from any other source
no.
of employment or independent contractor?
Just unemployment.
Okay. Now, how much are you receiving unemployment benefits per week, sir?
With the 300 that they are offering right now is about 600.
Okay. Does $353 a week sound about right for your weekly benefit amount?
I actually have it here, but yeah, I think it sounds, yeah. So
Okay. Um, and so she mentioned the purchase of this home. You said that you lost your job in March. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct.
And you closed on this home when, sir?
It was July 7th, I believe.
Okay. And so even with you losing your job, you and your wife were able to purchase this new home. Is that correct?
It was my wife pretty much because she was the one that had the money for to do that.
Okay. And so your wife is able to pay the mortgage, the bills for all of the expenses at this house.
That's correct.
Right. And do you
From child support, I help.
right, do you currently have any private health insurance available for your son, sir?
He is in Medicare, I believe.
Okay. Do you have any private health insurance or dental insurance available for your son?
No.
And what was the purchase price of this home, just so the court can know?
I think it was like 300.
$300,000, sir?
Yes.
Okay. And just for clarification, you're saying that your wife's income was the only income used in the purchase of this house after you lost your job.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And so you believe that based on the fact that you only receive unemployment of $353 a week, that you should be essentially given a downward modification. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct, ma'am.
I'm sorry, let me just look over my questions one last time.
Ms. Flores, do you have any questions for Mr. Flores?
No, sir.
All right. You have anything further, Ms. Jeffries?
Just one more, Your Honor. And so the company that your mom owns, you're saying that you've ceased working there. You are no longer listed at her business as an independent contractor as of today.
No,
And you receive no bonuses or anything from that company since March of 2020.
it was never bonuses in the company.
Okay, no commissions from your sales. Is that correct? Okay, nothing further, Your Honor. I pass the witness.
All right. Ms. Flores, any questions for Mr. Flores?
Yes, if it was only his wife's income, How did he manage to only be the only one on HCAD? And on document 4 that he provided, it shows he's the borrower only, not him and his wife.
Objection, Your Honor. I don't think you admitted that exhibit
Oh, you didn't. Okay, but I
to evidence.
Well, no, you can answer that question.
Can you say again?
how did you manage to be the only borrower for the loan if it was you and your wife's income?
You were saying about HCAT. HCAT is a public record, so it doesn't show really what's on the closing and stuff. That's why I provided the closing paperwork that showed she's also on there.
But on document 4 that you provided, it shows the mortgage company only puts you as the borrower, not you and your wife.
Do I need to answer that?
Yes, why does it show only you as the borrower and not you and your wife?
Oh, it's because of the credit issue. So I pursue on getting the house because my credit was okay, and they approved me to do this, and hers wasn't, and that's the reason that we pretty much went ahead and did this step as far as getting a house. But she's on the record too.
She's working, sir?
Yes, sir. She is.
What does she do?
She's in the medical field.
And how much does she make a month?
I think it's like 6 or 7.
$6 or $7?
No, 7,000.
Okay. Anything further? Miss Jeffries?
No, Your Honor. Well, actually, yes, Your Honor. Just that the recommended payout on the arrears would be 110 for the child support arrears. The recommended payout for the medical support arrears would be $28 beginning April 1st of 2021. The state does have some concerns with the recent purchase of a $300,000 home. If there is no additional income being provided by Mr. Flores, we were able to verify the unemployment benefits, but there is some concern that there might be some additional income that we just can't capture at this time.
Well, this home was bought prior to the time that he was unemployed. Is that correct, Mr. Flores?
That's correct, sir.
All right. And your unemployment income is $352 a week?
It's actually less than that.
Miss Jeffries, you had mentioned that amount. Where did you get
Your
that
Honor,
amount?
the amount that I was able to verify was actually 353, and I've checked with Mr. Flores several times, and it's $353 a week, sir.
That's correct.
$253 a week.
$353 a week, sir.
They do also take some money out of because of the child support. But that's
Well, okay, that's still a matter of 300. Do
And
you have
can we
any?
just confirm? Can we confirm when the house was purchased? Because I thought that the house was purchased in July of 2020. He said he lost his job in March of 2020.
yes. My job. I stopped working there March. I think it was 15th or 16th of 2020,
And when was your house purchased again?
July.
So you actually lost your job before the house was purchased.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And you're still receiving unemployment benefits?
Yes, sir. I stopped receiving for about three, uh, about 2 months out of that.
And Your Honor, can I ask a question before you make your final ruling? One last question to Mr. Flores.
Yes, if you'd like.
Mr. Flores, when your
Who are
house
these
was,
other people? All right.
these are for other hearings, Your Honor.
All right.
Mr. Flores, you closed on your house. Were the underwriters aware that you were currently employed, sir, unemployed at that time?
Yes.
Your Honor, I don't know if at this time it would be appropriate to do a temp order until we can kind of flush out what exactly Mr. Flores' income is. But I will leave that to you to make the final decision.
Well, have you gotten the 2020, you haven't gotten a 2020 income tax return yet, correct?
No, sir.
Mr. Flores, you had not filed your 2020 income tax return?
I have the 1099.
Oh,
I
I
would
mean,
like to see the taxes.
have you gotten a W-2 or anything like that?
1099.
You got that, and did you turn it over to the Attorney General's office?
She asked me for the amount, but she didn't ask me to submit it.
You have that information, Ms. Jeffries?
I think that he gave me a number of $19,000 for last year, but I did not physically see the 1099. And again, I would still like to see his tax returns, Your Honor,
Is that,
for
well,
2020.
it hasn't been filed yet.
Well, that's, Your Honor, why I'm asking for a temp order at this time.
Well, we don't know when it's going to be filed. I'm not going to do that. I've got about $1,500. Okay, 1,500, 300. All right, the court grants a modification. Fathers pay $300 a month in child support and $80 a month for cash medical support. All payments begin April 1st, 2021. All other stipulations are approved.
Your Honor, just one last thing for court costs. Are you billing Mr. Flores the court costs, and are they due?
Okay, I'm not gonna award court costs. You can't bring it up at the very end. Okay,
Okay.
if you don't bring court costs up during your presentation, I'm gonna quit awarding it. Okay, this has happened. This is happening too often. Okay,
Okay, thank
make
you.
sure you put that on your checklist.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
May we be excused, sir.
What is this?
I guess we're excused, so you guys can go ahead and log off. Your Honor, are we excused?
Let's see.
Your Honor, may we be excused, sir?
Yes, ma'am. All right, 17. Okay, who's handling the Jones matter?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, this is
Miss Lane and Mr. Jones, can you turn on your cameras for us, please? And them?
all right. This is call number 2017-37130 in the interest of Corayan Jones. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
I do.
Uh,
It's saying that the host has my video blocked.
Oh,
oh. Well, let's see.
oh,
Okay.
there we
There it
go.
is.
There
There
he
it
is.
is. Okay. All right. And ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Anisha Lane, I'm his mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
I'm Jeffrey Jones and I'm the father.
All right, for the state.
Marcella Turner.
we've got a suit for modification of child support. What are we doing today?
Your Honor, the Office of the Attorney General for modification, but as of today, it was brought to our attention by the parties that there has been a second child that was born on February 8th of 2021. And so this matter is going to be reset to May 27th of 2021 to give time for the Office of the Attorney General to file an amended pleading, but the parties are appearing here today so that we could place the trial amendment on the record as to the state wanting to amend to include orders for child support, medical support, dental support, as well as conservatorship, possession and access, and retroactive child medical and dental support for the second child, whose name is Christian Jeremiah Jones, born on February 8th of 2021.
Is that correct, Mr. Jones
Yes, sir.
and Miss Lane?
Yes, sir.
All right, so this matter then being reset to May 27, did you say?
Yes, yes.
2021 for a trial amendment to include a second child agreed to by the parties.
And Mr. Jones will also be filling out an appearance. I don't believe he was served on the motion to modify, but he's going to be filling out an appearance form, and he will be provided a copy of the petition. I did not have time to send that to him prior to this hearing. That
All
was
right,
my mistake.
he doesn't have one yet, so I'm not including anything in there.
Correct.
All right, matter reset to May 27, 2021.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes,
May the
ma'am.
parties be excused.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You guys log back into the other one, and I'll meet you back over there, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. All right, who's
Hello,
handling
this is Crystal.
who's handling the Gomez matter?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. Hold on a second. Suit for modification, another mod. All right, this is cause number 2016-11352 in the interest of Christian Gomez. All parties in this matter, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
I am Crystal Espinosa, and my child is Christian Espinosa Gomez, and I'm the mom.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Marcos Gomez, and he's my son. I'm his father.
All right, and for the state?
Marcella Turner.
All right, we've got a suit for modification of child support order. What are we doing today, Ms. Turner?
Your Honor, Mr. Gomez was not previously served with today's action. He has been provided a copy of the petition, and he's also requested a reset to obtain health insurance information to add the child on his health and dental insurance.
All right, Mr. Gomez, have you received a copy of the petition?
Yes, I have one over email.
All right. And what is the reset date, Ms. Turner?
The reset date will be May 6th of 2021.
All right, then this matter is going to be reset to May 6, 2021. Anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Anything further, Ms. Espinosa?
No, it's fine.